Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Straight Fire Picks. Best bets for the Major League Baseball postseason ALDS. Game 1s between the Boston Red Sox and the Tampa Bay Rays, and the Chicago White Sox versus the Houston Astros. We're going to have 3 picks here for you that I think are great value bets for these 2 games. Before I get into that, just want to thank you all for your continued support on the channel. If you are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Normally, we would have our comment cappers and our results section, but I'm actually recording this during the previous night's game, so I don't have any comment cappers or results at this time. We will stagger those results, so I'll go over the results from yesterday's game on the next episode. So, getting right into our picks, at number 1, we are going with the over 7.5 runs in the White Sox-Astros game at minus 118 odds. So we got Lance Lynn here on the mound for the White Sox, 11-6 with a 2.69 ERA. Going up against Lance McCullers, 13-6 with a 3.16 ERA. So for Lynn in his last 3 starts, we have 1, 6, and 1 for earned runs. And for McCullers, we have 2, 3, and 2 for earned runs. So a couple of reasons why I really like this bet. Lynn has not been the same pitcher in the second half of the year in particular, but even more in particular in his last 7 starts. He's 1-3 with a 4.10 ERA. Not as dominant as he's been that he was in the first half. First half he was lights out. And his downhill slope really actually started against the Houston Astros, the team that he's playing here. His last outing versus the Astros, pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 earned runs, 8 hits. I actually had the over that day as well. I remember it well. I was very stoked about that. And, like I said, Lynn has not been the same. And you got 2 lineups here that are so dangerous. You got the Astros first in runs, and you got the White Sox 7th in runs. And you also got 2 very disciplined teams here. You got, 4th in walks and 9th in walks between these 2 teams as well. So I like that, honestly. I like that a lot because I think in the postseason, that's a lot of what you're going to see. You're going to see a lot of walks by the disciplined teams that are able to lay off tough pitches. So we got 2 of the more disciplined teams in baseball as far as at the plate. I like that. And then on the other side for Lance McCullers, does he have any vulnerabilities? Well, if he had a vulnerability, it'd be at home. His home ERA is higher than his much higher than his away ERA. He's got a 3.51 ERA at home. He has gotten a little bit loose also as far as with his command in the month of September. 13 walks in September and 30 innings pitched. It's not horrible, but it's not great. He's been having a little bit of command issues there. It's about a walk every 2 innings, which isn't great. And you're talking about 2 very disciplined lineups. They'll definitely get some walks off of him. That'll just be a matter of can they get a timely hit, and I believe they can. They got a lot of good and hot bats in the lineups there. On the side of the White Sox, you get Tim Anderson swinging a very hot bat right now, hitting over 400 in his last 9 games, which I like that. He's also a very good postseason hitter as well. And I'll have more on him here in a second. So that's why I love the over here, guys. Over 7.5 runs in the White Sox-Astros game at minus 118 odds. Okay, and at number 2, we're going with Tim Anderson over 1.5 bases here for the White Sox at plus 125 odds. So yes, I was just talking about Tim Anderson. He's swinging a very hot bat right now. He's got a 4.05 average in his last 9 games. He's 6-4 versus this line in his last 10, which isn't bad. And in particular, he's very good in the postseason as well. Last postseason, his only postseason appearance, he hit 643, 9 out of 14. He was swinging a really hot bat in the postseason last year, so really impressive. And his career against McCullers, he's 2 out of 8, so he has gotten a couple hits off McCullers. Obviously, it's not the best. Obviously, he did have a triple as well, so obviously you cash there just on that 1 hit with the triple. So I think that's one of the things I really love about Tim Anderson is he can stretch a single into a double pretty easily. So that's why I think you get tremendous value here with Tim Anderson. He's swinging a hot bat, right? He's hit very well in the postseason historically already. He's shown that he can hit in the postseason, and that does say something because a lot of hitters can't. A lot of hitters struggle when they get to the postseason. The pressure gets on them. Tim Anderson is a spunky dude. You've seen his attitude. He's got the right attitude. You can just tell by the way he carries himself. he's got all the confidence in the world. So I don't worry about him hitting in the postseason one bit. And he showed it last postseason. He can hit in the postseason. And like I said, where you're getting bonus value here is, Astros bullpen, 19th in bullpen ERA last 30 days. I like that as well, so in the later innings. And then, like I said, with McCullers, his ERA at home is worse than on the road by a decent amount. His ERA on the road is, below 3. He's got a 3.5 at home, so I like that a lot. So that's why I love Tim Anderson here, guys, for our number 2 pick. Take it there. Tim Anderson over 1.5 bases at plus 125 odds. Okay, and finally at number 3, we're going with Eduardo Rodriguez over 5.5 strikeouts here for the Red Sox versus the Rays at plus 105 odds. So for Rodriguez, he has actually cashed this line in 3 out of 4 games that he's pitched against the Rays already this year. So he's 3-1 on that line this year. Rays are 4th in all Major League Baseball in strikeouts so far this year. So I love that, obviously. And then Rodriguez has been much better of recent. Last 7 games, 3-1 with a 3.19 ERA, 35 strikeouts and 31 innings pitched. I love that. Early on in the season, Rodriguez was really struggling. Had ERA north of 5. He's really pitched a lot better lately, and that's a good sign here heading into the postseason. The reason why I also love that is I think the Red Sox would be a little bit hesitant to go right to their bullpen. Like we see a lot of teams do in the postseason, they go to their bullpen, they have a short leash on their starter. I don't see that as much here with Rodriguez heading into the playoffs. I think the Red Sox bullpen, ERA last 30 days, 17th in baseball for bullpen ERA, which is not that great, obviously, for a playoff team. So I like Rodriguez to at least pitch 5, maybe 6 innings. We get him to 6 innings. I think we definitely cash this line. 5 innings, we still have a great shot. So Rays like to swing that bat. They like to swing for the fences. And like I said, Rodriguez has had a decent bit of success already against the Rays this year. So I love it there for our number 3 pick. Eduardo Rodriguez over 5.5 strikeouts versus the Rays at plus 105 odds. Okay, guys, and that's going to do it for our picks for the day. If you enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're trying to reach 700 subscribers here by the end of the week, so appreciate your help out with that. Other than that, it's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you next time. Peace out.